These caves are beautiful because they have remained primitive. That is just what we come to paint. Aside from the green of the trees, everything here is yellow.
From ancient times, yellow has been associated with one element: earth. This yellow earth with which the Great Wall was built that we find everywhere in the north of China, and especially in the troglodyte village of Lijiashan. Hundreds of painters from all over China meet up here to commit to canvas all the shades of yellow offered by these dwellings dug out of the mountain. Construction of the village dates back to the Ming Dynasty, more than 5 centuries ago.
There are many elements of Chinese culture here. The way the houses are arranged and decorated. Everything here tells of our traditions. This is what makes these houses so beautiful. None of these caves is identical. That's what gives them their charm. And that's also what makes people want to paint them. First, I use diluted ink to draw the structure. Then I work on the colors. Just look, in the sun's rays, especially at sunrise and sunset, the range of colors is extremely broad. And that inspires me a lot.
The village sits on the banks of the Yellow River. Its topography is different from the rest of China. These caves are beautiful because they have remained primitive. That is just what we come to paint. Their structure is unique, particularly these projecting roofs. This unique yellow relates to the Loess Plateau and the Yellow River. Great big tracts of yellow land. Aside from the green of the trees, everything here is yellow. In traditional Chinese painting, yellow belongs to the ochre family.
Chen is 32. Like many young people in the village, he left for the city when he was old enough to work. He returns from time to time to help his mother, who has converted the family home into an inn.
Mother, look who I've brought.
Hello, and welcome to my home. Here. Taste my tomatoes. They're organic.
Chen and his mother mainly take in groups of amateur painters, some of whom pay for their stay with their work.
This dwelling is 101 years old. The ceiling was built in brick. The coatings were then made with earth. The walls, too, are more than 100 years old. They haven't changed. The floor under our feet is also made with bricks. It's impossible to enlarge or extend these rooms. If, for example, we created a second level, the cave would collapse. This is at once the kitchen, the lounge, and the bedroom. Everything's in the same room. In winter, the thick layer of soil keeps the heat in. In summer, the earth is also a good insulation from the heat, so the temperature doesn't go up. It's therefore mild in winter and cool in summer. That's why I love living here. In winter, we can use the stove to heat the room. The heat is transmitted to the bed as well. In summer, there's no need for air conditioning or fans.
There
are different inscriptions on each of the doors and windows. Here we can read the following characters: fortune, prosperity, longevity, happiness. In the past, the inhabitants attached great importance to these symbols. Over the years, the various architects have endeavored to preserve this style. The symbols also attract tourists. When we were small, there were always lots of children outside, often 10 or 20. We'd hang out all over the village. We'd go down the mountain to fetch some corn, or watermelons, etc. We also had to carry the water on our shoulders. We'd go off into the mountains in little groups and bring back water to the village. For the new year, we'd go to that side of the mountain. We carried bundles on our shoulders and went to market. I'll show you a place that only the villagers know. Here we are. These caves are more than 600 years old. Unlike the more recent ones, they have no facade. Those who built them dug straight into the mountain. Unfortunately, the soil collapsed and filled up the caves.
The province of Shaanxi is in the process of classifying the village of Lijiashan in a bid to slow the exodus of its inhabitants.